Let's go over my final recruiting method / guide for college football 25. So we dropped more than a handful of these all throughout the year, but this one is going to be very different because I feel like we know more than we ever did. Obviously, the game been out for a while. One thing we never really talked about is how big of a deal is that school prestige really play on your entire recruiting class. Obviously, the higher your prestige, the more hours you get, but it's so much more than that, and we're going to cover that in this video. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate all the support on the ebook / membership. Online Dynasty is starting soon, man. Join the email list. We start the brand new one. Tap in. Okay, so we started a brand new Dynasty file with North Texas, who is a 2-star prestige here, man. 2-star team you can see in the middle of your screen. And the reason that's important, the school prestige, is way more important than just the hours in the top right corner, man. This will impact your whole entire recruiting class and who's interested in you, man. If your school prestige goes too high, certain players are no longer interested in you, like certain 3-stars, and I'll show y'all that in a second. So it almost is like handicapping yourself from going after 3-star prospects when your prestige gets too high. And like I said, I'll show y'all exactly that. So we'll come in here, press triangle, we'll go to 3-star rating, and we'll go interested, top 10 interested in our school, just to sort about all of the 3-stars or better players interested in our program here, man. And we have a couple 4-stars. We'll take that, man. We're a 2-star school and we have 3 4-stars. That's good. We'll take that, man. Real life, not many 4-stars are going to 2-star programs, so we'll take that. 1-stars, only 2. In some situations, you'll see a crazy difference, a crazy amount of 1-stars interested. Here we have 2, but just the amount of 3-stars interested in the program is a high number, man. We went with a Texas school on purpose because in the next one, I'm going to go with another Texas school just so the pipelines are somewhat similar. But just the amount of 3-stars here is ridiculous. Like, you could scroll for days. Obviously, these guys are lower on the board, but 3-stars are so easy to get, man. You could find unlimited gems with this, man. It's going to be so many good players, gems, and as y'all know, at this point, 3-stars are elite. 3-stars are very good in this game. You could win national championships with nothing but 3-star players with ease. 3-star gems, especially if you do some methods, moving players around, position changes, finessing. All you need is 3-star players. You don't ever have to go after 4-stars, especially when you consider 4-stars are tougher to get. Obviously, 4-star, 5-stars are fun. You want to bring in 4-stars, 5-stars, but from a tactical standpoint, if you just went after 3-stars, you could bring in 35 3-stars with ease, and you wouldn't have to break one sweat, and they all could be damn near gems if you know what you're doing. I started a brand new dynasty. We're Baylor University here, man. Baylor University, the reason I done this, because I want to show y'all the difference. We're a 3.5-star team. So we went from 2-star to 3.5-star. And let's just look at the players interested in the program, man. You think 3.5 stars, you will have a good amount of 3-star players interested in you, man, just because you're a 3.5-star school. You're Baylor. A lot of 3-stars will probably want to come to Baylor. They're a pretty good school, man. Come in here, search by just all the players interested. You do have 3 5-stars. We'll take that. A bunch of 4-stars. A whole bunch. A good amount of 4-stars. How many of these could you sign? If you're good, you could sign a good amount of them. Not a full class of 4-stars. Not with this Baylor team right now. But the thing I'm interested in 3-star prospects. Why do we only have 4 3-star prospects interested in us, man? Is that not insane? Like, we're sorting by, I just want to make sure, we're sorting by 3-stars, and then also top 10 schools, and then we hit search, and then we come down here to 3-stars, and we literally have 4 3-star players interested in this Baylor team. So what this leads to is you pretty much only going at the 4-stars and 5-stars, and as a school like Baylor, it might be tough to get a lot of 4-stars and 5-stars if you don't know what you're doing. If you're not doing the finesse that we'll get into later in this video, you might only bring in 10 of the 4-stars and 5-stars combined. Now in the rest of your recruiting class is kind of, you just have to make people interested in you, and it gets a little bit tough where you could do it, but it's just not as easy as the last rebuild, the last situation, where you see that we just had 40, 50, 60 of these 3-star players already interested in us, And like, why is not the case when we're a 3.5-star school, man? So what the game kind of wants you to do, it wants you to recruit up, but pretty much by a whole prestige. So if you're a 2-star, they want you to go at the 3 stars. If you're a 3-star, they want you to go at the 4 stars. And that's pretty much how the game wants you to play the game. And you see that here with just what players are interested in you in starting the year. And why do this matter? Why do the players interested in you matter? Well, this dictates your whole recruiting class, man. The less that you have to sway players to be interested in you, the less that you really have to do with recruiting, man. If you could start off on a guy top 10, you're able to get him to commit to the program a lot easier, a lot faster, and it's just more likely you're going to get him to commit. But we go by 2 stars interested, and we just have a lot more two-star players interested in us than 3 stars. Is that not weird? We got so many 2 stars interested, but no 3 stars. Literally 4 3 stars, 2 stars for days. Nobody going at these 2-star players, man. This don't matter. So just one thing I do not like about recruiting this year, I feel like haven't seen anyone talk about it. I never talked about it, but just keep that in mind, man. What prestige you are heavily impacts how you recruit and pretty much your whole recruiting class for the year and who's interested in you, who you can even go after. So getting your prestige up is good, but once you hit that 3-star level, 3-star players are like no longer interested in you. You have to convince them, which I feel like just shouldn't be the case, man. You should always have 3 stars interested, even if you're a 5-star, 4-star school. You should have them interested, and it should be your decision if you want to pursue them. 3 stars are so easy to get, and it's unfortunate that, they're not interested at this point. And I know that was a super long intro, but now let's actually hop into the recruiting side of things and actually show y'all what I believe is the best recruiting method. And we're going to do this for a 2-star in North Texas, man. You could apply this to whatever prestige you are. If you're a 1-star, you could also apply this method. If you're a 5-star, you could also apply this method. I'm letting y'all know now, this class is going to be heavily dominated by 3 stars with a few 4 stars, but we're not going at the 5 stars as a 2-star program, man. I could go at the 1 or 2. That's the only thing. I'll go at the 1 or 2. We do have one from Texas. That's the only thing I'll consider as a 2-star school, man. 1 or 2, it just don't make sense. Like, if you go after all 5 of these, like, you're wasting so much potential, so much time, so much energy for guys you rarely gonna get. We will go after these 3, 4 stars that's interested in us, and we'll go after more 4 stars. But I wanna advance a week and see who's being under recruited, and then I'll decide to go after those guys, man. Going after the 4 stars from the start that you not sure if they'll be highly recruited, under recruited, oftentimes is not worth it as a lower prestige school, because sometimes that recruitment will be dominated. And so if you just wait a week advance, you're able to see who's under recruited, and then we'll decide if we'll go after some 3 stars. We'll find some guys we like. But other than that, I'm gonna add some 3 stars, find some 3 stars I like, do some scouting, get some gems in here, remove guys, do some stuff like that. It's so many 3 stars interested in us. It just makes it easy with recruiting. So this shouldn't be too difficult. We're going to go through and let me get started and do some scouting. Any bust that's a 3-star, I'm removing, man. I'm removing. It's too many 3-star players that's interested in us for to bring in a bust. I'm removing the 4 stars. I'm probably not going to scout just to save hours and just really try to find some good 3 stars. Because like I said, the gem 3 stars, they could turn into phenomenal players, get drafted, be star players, all of that. So there's no point to not take advantage of that. And we get a lot of busts, which is fine. Just remove them, and we'll filter in other guys that's actually normal or gems. One thing that's super important in this early week, this first week of the season, just make sure everyone got a scholarship by the end, man. You don't have to have a full 35-person class. Just make sure everyone have a scholarship. So these 3 stars we didn't even get to scout, we are still going to probably move up to first place for a lot of them because we're already on the list. 3 stars are usually under recruited. So we're probably going to move up for first for a lot of them. Some guys we're going to get locked out of. Fine. We don't need everyone. We only need about 20, 25 players, man. Bringing in 35 every year, no, you don't want to do that. You're cutting so many guys. You don't really want to bring in 35 every year, man. Maybe your first 2 years, first year, every year, no. So we advance. So the 4 stars, I'm going to put 50 hours in, man. The 3 stars, depending how it looks, if it looks like this, if I really want this guy, I might pit 50. This guy, I'm pit 20, man. I'm only going to pit 20 on the gems, or 25, I should say, for the gems and the 3 stars. The 3-star gems, a lot of these guys we're going to get for free, man. Like some of these guys only got to get a scholarship. We're probably going to get him for free, man. We probably won't have to do any work, put in any hours the whole entire year. But the gyms, I'll put 25 in, and the hours we have left over, I'm going to go find some other, and we'll have 225 hours left over. And I'm going to go over here to this list. I'm going to see what 4 stars being under recruited. I might even see what 5 stars being under recruited, man. You got some guys with no offers. No offers. These the guys we need, man. If we could find somewhere where we get a pipeline boost, that's even better. But we're gonna add the few 3 stars, few 4 stars with no offers or little or 1 or 2 offers. Add all of these puppies. We also gonna take a look at the 5 stars, see if any of them just being under recruited that we could maybe go after. And it's one here. We could go after this D tackle if we really wanted to. And we could. The schools involved, I don't feel super threatened by. And we might. And we will add the 5-star D tackle that's being under recruited. Well, guess what? We're going to offer all these guys a scholarship, and we're going to give them 50 hours. And we're going to see if we can bring in some of these under recruited guys. We're not going to scout them. And we're going to just see if we can bring in a guy or two, man. Nothing crazy here. It's a solid strategy. We won't be able to go after all of them, but we should be able. I think we'll get a handful of them. Primarily, our recruiting class is going to be 3 stars, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that, man. You could do a different method where you just go all out for 4 stars and bring in 3 stars later in the year. You could do that. But the issue with that method is you end up bringing in guys that you don't know if is good or not, man. And 3 stars, you don't really know if they're good or not because they're going all out for 4 stars, all out for 4 stars, and they might be solid 4 stars. Say you get 5 of them, 6 4-stars. As a North Texas school, that's a 2-star. You get 6 4-stars, and then at the end of the year, you finally trying to fill your class with 3 stars, and you're struggling to find gems. With this method, every single 3-star we bring in is going to be scouted, man. We're going to bring in nothing but good 3 stars, gems, players. I like the attributes. I'm not bringing in no bust 3 stars. And like I said, 3 stars is it. That's the key, man. They're so easy for the schools with lower prestige. That's the ticket. 3 stars that's actually gems or have good stats, attributes that you like. That's going to be the key. 4 stars, good, but like I said, it's often just so tough to get them as a small program. Sometimes it's not worth it. And as we going about, the 3 stars is like this, that a school is going heavily after. We're not getting in any recruiting battles for 3 stars unless they're a gem. We're just not. It's too many 3 stars out there to get into a recruiting battle unless they're a gem. Now, when I see a guy like this, we're the only one going after. We got a good lead. I'm removing the hours. This is a guy we're going to get for free. I don't care if he's a gem. We can put the hours elsewhere, man. This guy, I'm going to leave the hours there for a little bit longer because someone else did offer a scholarship. This guy might up the hours, but the 3 stars that I see we're getting for free, I'm going to just allow us to get it for free, man. I'm not putting up a fight for the guys that we should get easily. Now, I guess I made a mistake. We got 50 hours on this guy. We're going to remove him, man. We don't need any hours on this guy. But once some of these 4 stars hit their top 5, we could go through, put them on a visit as soon as possible. We're going to put them on the visit for this game. We could hard sell as well. If we can figure out that last grade, we might be able to. We'll go through, and we're just going to put the hard sell on as soon as possible. Guys, we're going to get easy. We're going to get easy. We're not going to go all out for guys. We're getting pretty, like, we're just going to remove the hours and go after the tough guys. A recruitment like this, we're going to stay in the mix. The 5-star, we're looking good, trying to come back. But we're going to be good, man. We got 10 hours to spend. And make sure you're using your recruiting hours, man. Use them things as soon as you get them. Use them as soon as you get them, man. They are very important. So a guy like this, Franklin, where no one else even offers a scholarship. He's a 4-star, but we're halfway on to his bar. I'm going to remove the hours. And what I like to do is I like to have an allowance for pretty much scheduling visits here, man. And we're going to do a kind of similar concept here. And I wish you could do it a little bit earlier, but every single week you'll have that 40 hours keep coming back. And every week you can put a different player on a visit. The 5-star player, definitely want to throw him on a visit. Also a bunch of these 3 stars, 4 stars, excuse me, we could also throw on a visit. We just don't have the hours. I don't want to remove the hours from any of these guys. There's no great spot. Maybe this guy, but we still had to come up with 40. So I'm not doing it just yet, man. Actually, we'll make it work. We'll remove the hours from Tim and we'll get another 40, and we'll throw another guy on a visit here. Who's the closest to being a tough recruitment, man? Who's going to be the toughest? Who's going to be the toughest? It's probably going to be this Florida. No. Really, I think all these guys will get, honestly. We'll go to this guy because another team is actually pursuing him, and we put him on the wrong visit. It's not going to be a big deal. We put him on the visit for pro potential is only a D, but we'll go ahead and throw the hard sell on and we'll advance. And just like that, we get our first commit. Zach, man, from Alabama, get our first 4-star commit. And it was pretty damn easy so far, man. Pretty damn easy. We also get Defensive Player of the Week, whatever. It don't matter. Let's come in here and look at recruiting once again. And we're locked out for a bunch of guys for playing style. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? It comes with the territory, man. 3-star players, not the end of the world. One of them is a gem, so that one does hurt. But these other guys, we wasn't even putting hours in. The one guy that we put 50 hours in a week, and he should have committed, but he locked us out. We might get back in the mix. We see it's only down to a C+, but that is part of playing the game. We do have a lot of hours to spend here. We can throw the rest of our guys on the visit. It's unfortunate he's going on the visit week 6, which is, I believe, next week, so that's a little bit unfortunate. I won't put him on a week to 2 lane just yet because I might waste my hours. We'll see if he actually, we're still in the mix for him. If that Wisconsin visit go well, we might just be cooked. So we're not going to waste the hours just yet. Bye visit, there's no point, man. Honestly, no point. We're not doing the bye week visits at all. I will put this guy on the visit for Tulane because I'm nervous that Florida State will put him to visit week 9, and then we can't do the visit at all. So we will do that one right there because I do really want that recruitment. Now we're kind of in the spot where we just remove some of these other 3-stars and, just kind of do some scouting and try to find some really good 3-star players, man. Also, we're going to come back over here to the 4-stars. I'm not scared to add some more 4-stars throughout the year, man. You can do this at any point. Add more 4-stars and, go after more 4-stars that's being under-recruited. I will do that all throughout the season. If I see guys not really being, man, bring them in. Get them over here. We'll take them. Nobody else want them. We want them. 5-star recruit. The visit went pretty well. We don't even got the hard sell on for this guy yet, man. We're lacking. We're lacking, man. You want to be a little bit more diligent than I'm being right now and make sure you're putting the hard sell on for all your guys. But we're kind of just rushing through it a little bit. I should probably also show y'all the double hard sell and soft sell method in this video. It's a cheat. Or it's an exploit. Like, EA did not intend for us to do this, but it's worth knowing, man. You're a grown man or a woman. If you decide to do this, it's on you. I don't do it for my dynasties, but it's worth knowing. I'm going to show y'all guys how to do it here, man. So let's say we got the hard sell on for this guy, Lorenzo, right here, our quarterback. And we got the hard sell on. The way you do it is to put the same exact hard and soft sell on is you put the hard sell on. Then you just move him to first on your list. Then you come in, you remove this hard sell. You come to actions, and then you come back over to overall review. Then you go back to recruiting, go back to the hard sell, put that same exact hard sell on, which is the grassroots. And then you just come over here to the soft sell, and it allows you to put the same exact soft and hard sell on, which in the normal case you cannot do. Let's look at this guy, Franklin. Franklin right here. We got his soft sell going. Well, let's go ahead try to put the same exact hard sell on. Well, guess what? It don't let us because you're not supposed to put the same exact hard and soft sell on. And yes, it is a bigger boost. It will help you win recruitment. We did a test. It is better than just doing a hard sell and then doing, another 25 hours, another 10 hours, whatever you're doing. This is the best way to win a recruitment. Cheesy, yes, but if you got an online dynasty, everyone else in that dynasty is probably doing it, so it's definitely worth knowing how to do. If you choose to use it, like I said, it's on you. All right, man, one thing you got to know how to do is get out. We are super close to winning this recruitment, man. We can't win it without doing the method. I'm be honest, man. We are just barely being out recruited. We advanced, and we dropped from first place to second. If we do the method, we might be able to win it, and F it. Let's do the method. Let's do the cheat, man. Let's do the cheat code, and yeah, we'll do it. We did the method, didn't work. We should have got out. We wasted hours there, man. We could have used them hours on this center right here, which we'll do now, but we could have already been ahead. So we wasted hours. Understand that will happen sometimes, man. You will do some stuff where you're wasting hours, wasting time. It is what it is, man. Also got another running back commit. These 4 stars in a good spot for most of them. Some of these guys will, like I said, never had to put any hours into. And we're more than happy getting some guys for free. We get the quarterback commit 4-star, and we also get our 5-star D tackle to commit to the program. Come on, man. We looking good. 5-star player committed, and with pretty much ease. And then as time goes on, we get more and more 4-stars to commit. You start prioritizing your 3 stars, maybe up in the hours for some 3 stars like this, where a team is trying to come back. All right, well, we'll put 40 in at hard sell. Same here, put 40 in hard sell. But a lot of these 3 stars we're getting for free, man. And you could scout them. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I would recommend scouting a lot of these guys. See who's good, see who's not, and filter out the bad players, and the good players, just let them ride out, man, because they'll commit without you ever putting in any hours. The 4 stars in a good spot. I mean, we're in a good spot, man. This, guys, is going to be a close recruitment. We don't have the hard sell on. Guess what? Go ahead, throw that hard sell on as soon as you can. And like I said, this is without us doing the method. We did the method for the 2 guys. The 1 guy we didn't get the commit, and then I believe one of these, I believe it's this guy right here, we might have did the method for, or no, Lorenzo, our quarterback, we did the method for him. When I say the method, talking about that recruiting glitch, whatever you want to call it. This guy will also throw on the visit. We have the hours, so let's just go ahead and throw him on the visit as well. Can't hard sell just yet, but I'll throw guys on the visit if I have extra hours. Only 4 and 5 stars that I'm throwing on the visit. Throw them on the visit if I have extra hours, or if they need to go on that visit for us to win. That's the only way I'm doing the visits. So we are going absolutely crazy with recruiting, man. Primarily 3 stars with a sprinkle of 4 and a 5-star as well, man. We got actually a good amount of 4 stars. Got all 3 of the 3 stars that was interesting to us to commit. We also have some down here, and we have a few more going to commit soon, man. Them visits are paying off by a lot, man. The visits could be very good, or it could completely kill your recruitment. It just depends. So I went ahead and add some more 3 stars that we're just in their top 10. Just offer them scholarships, man. We're already in a top 10. We're going to get them pretty easy. We have leftover hours. Can't go after any more 4 and 5 stars. So guess what? We could just get the chance to just focus in on 3 stars, but scout, find good 3 stars, gems, everything you want, positions you really need at this point. And we are at week 14, week 15, somewhere in that ballpark. We have hit early National Signing Day. Let's look at our class, man. Going crazy. We are going crazy with this recruiting class here, man. And we have a good amount of commits, man. And guys that's not committed yet will commit soon. This guy, not getting. Oklahoma came in and they won him. He's from Oklahoma. Some guys we're not going to get, man. Not putting hours into that guy. But all these other guys here, we got 25 hours in. We're going to get all these 4 stars. We did already get the commit, 3 stars down the board. This class is sitting around, like, factor in these guys that's going to commit that we're definitely going to get. We're at around 20 to 24 players, somewhere in that ballpark. Take this guy out. Like I said, 20 to 24 players. Even take this guy out. Yeah, 20 to 24 players. We are pretty much a lock for, which I feel like is pretty good. Number 16th ranked class as a 2-star prestige. It's early National Signing Day. So going into the offseason, you got the transfer portal, and you also got the chance to bring in more high school guys if you want. More high school 3 stars, or you can bring in transfers, do whatever you want. But this 24-player class is kind of perfect, right where you want to be. If you want to get to 30 during the offseason, you more than welcome to do so. But for me, I think we're in a great spot with let's look at the class one more time, man. We have 8 4-star commits and 1 5-star commit. I am very pleased with that. I'm very pleased with that. We'll fill the rest up with 3 stars, and this will be a very good class for a 2-star North Texas school. You could do this with a 4-star prestige school, a 5-star prestige school. Just focus more on 4-star players. Focus more on 4-star players instead of the 3 stars. As your prestige continue to go up, you just focus on higher level players, man. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, man. If it was helpful, check out the ebook/membership down below. Also, like I said, Online Dynasty is starting very shortly. Got a couple more spots. It's going out to everyone that is a part of the email list, which is free for y'all to join. Email will go out with a link for you guys if y'all want to join that Online Dynasty. Other than that, appreciate y'all. Click the video on the screen now for my HBCU Cheney rebuild.